Greedy grifters. Spotify Bill Simmons slams Harry Meghan with their $20 million podcast scam. Once hailed as the dynamic duo of the podcasting world, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle now find themselves in the crosshairs of criticism. A top executive at Spotify, the platform that hosted their short-lived podcast series, has unleashed a barrage of scathing remarks, labeling the couple as nothing more than F-king grifters. The fallout from this acrimonious split has left both parties licking their wounds and questioning their choices. The flame of this explosive revelation was ignited when Spotify and Archwell Audio, the Sussex's audio production company, jointly declared the end of their highly publicized $20 million deal. After just a single season comprising a mere 13 episodes, the podcasting adventure had come to an abrupt halt, leaving fans and industry insiders stunned. Bill Simmons, the head of podcast innovation and monetization at Spotify, wasted no time in expressing his disdain for the couple during a recent episode of his own podcast. Unleashing his frustration, he brazenly proclaimed, "The F-king grifters. That's the podcast we should have launched with them." Clearly, Simmons felt that the royal duo had failed to live up to their end of the bargain, leaving a sour taste in his mouth. Fueling the fire, Simmons tantalized his audience with the promise of a sensational tale involving a Zoom meeting he had with Prince Harry himself, where he attempted to help the royal brainstorm podcast ideas. With a mischievous glint in his eye, he teased, "I've got to get drunk one night and tell the story of the Zoom I had with Harry to try and help him with a podcast idea. It's one of my best stories." This tantalizing snippet only served to deepen the intrigue surrounding the ill-fated collaboration. Simmons, a prominent sportswriter, had previously sold his sports and pop culture website and podcast network, The Ringer, to Spotify for an eye-popping $200 million. His subsequent move to join Spotify marked the beginning of a tumultuous relationship with the royal pair. Last January, he launched a scathing attack on Prince Harry, labeling it as embarrassing to be associated with someone of his caliber. In a fit of exasperation, he exclaimed, "Shoot this guy to the sun. I am so tired of this guy. What does he bring to the table? He just whines about and keeps giving interviews. Who gives a? Who cares about your life? You weren't even the favorite son. You live in Montecito and you just sell documentaries and podcasts, and nobody cares what you have to say about anything unless you talk about the royal family and you just complain about them." Simmons' tirade left no doubt about his disdain for the prince's podcasting prowess. Ironically, this podcasting debacle comes at a time when Spotify itself is undergoing a period of upheaval. The streaming giant has recently laid off staff and taken a step back from high-profile talent, instead focusing on nurturing the creator economy. With the announcement that approximately 200 podcast team members, accounting for around 2% of the workforce, would be let go, Spotify acknowledged the challenges of making podcasts a profitable venture, despite their immense popularity among listeners. Spotify has decided not to renew her show, Archetypes, for a second season. The decision comes after discussions were held several months ago regarding the possibility of extending the popular series, which delves into the labels that impede women's progress. According to insiders familiar with the situation, the royal couple failed to meet the productivity benchmark required to secure the full payout. The Wall Street Journal reported that this played a significant role in the show's untimely demise. Undeterred by this setback, Markle remains determined to continue creating podcasts and is actively seeking a new platform for her series. Past episodes have featured notable guests such as tennis star Serena Williams, pop sensation Mariah Carey, and South African comedian Trevor Noah. While the cancellation of Archetypes has garnered attention, it follows reports from sources close to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex suggesting that they will step away from producing tell-all Netflix documentaries, publishing memoirs, and granting interviews focused on the royal family. According to these sources, the couple believes they have exhausted their subject matter and have nothing left to say. WME, the talent agency that recently signed Meghan, expressed support for the podcast and its creators. In a statement to the Wall Street Journal, they affirmed that the team behind Archetypes remains proud of their work with Spotify. Furthermore, they revealed that Meghan is actively developing new content for the devoted Archetypes audience, albeit on a different platform. Markle's podcast made an impressive debut, soaring to the top of Spotify's charts within its premiere week. However, the 13th and final episode, which notably featured male guests for the first time, concluded without any mention of a potential second season. Instead, Meghan closed the show with a defiant nod to survival, quoting renowned Greek post-war poet Dinos Christianopoulos, "What didn't you do to bury me? But you forgot that I was a seed." Discussions regarding additional content from Archewell, the production company owned by the royal couple, are said to be ongoing. The Wall Street Journal has reported that plans for future projects are in the works. Furthermore, rumors suggest that Meghan may revive her wellness and lifestyle blog, The Tig, with aspirations of rivaling Gwyneth Paltrow's highly successful Goop website, which is reputedly valued at $250 million. Prince Harry's astonishing memoir, Spare, was brought to life through a groundbreaking collaboration with Penguin Books, sealing a remarkable $20 million deal that captivated audiences. Additionally, the dynamic duo joined forces with the renowned streaming platform Netflix, embarking on an ambitious venture named Harry and Meghan. Rumor has it that Netflix offered an astounding $100 million to secure the production of a captivating 6-episode docu-series. Within the vast realm of online discussions, there exists a predominantly pro-Harry and Meghan forum where participants share their thoughts. Among the diverse range of responses, some remain dismissive, responding with a simple "who?" Others delve into deeper reflections, attributing criticisms to the powerful grip of white supremacy, a force to be reckoned with. There is a shared longing to witness Meghan and Harry's supporters exclusively shoulder the financial responsibilities incurred by their desires, sparing the taxpayers' burden. This aspiration takes the form of a court order, serving as a hypothetical solution proposed by the community. It is worth noting the perpetual recurrence of discussions revolving around race, even though it was Simmons himself who invested millions upfront in Meghan. The persistence of such discussions can be disheartening. The collective sentiment surrounding the entire ordeal leans towards feelings of nausea and disapproval. Bitterness and irrelevance fail to garner admiration. Instead, it is the ability to overcome adversity, process personal tragedies, and emerge stronger that commands respect. Harry and Meghan must pause and consider the necessary next steps, embracing humility along the way. It is undeniable that their current actions do not make them aspirational figures, as you rightly stated. The lack of an inspiring story or relatable experiences becomes apparent. One cannot help but empathize with their position, hoping they find redemption and reclaim the admiration that has faltered. Agreeing with their stance on media intrusion, it is fervently wished that Harry and the other parties involved in the legal battle emerge victorious. Nobody should endure the torment of unwarranted stalking. Thank you for watching today's video. To stay up to date with all my future videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for tuning in and see you next time.